are locations across the globe, from man-made buildings and structures to natural habitats that contain dangerous species, religious mysteries, and secrets that normal people are forbidden from knowing. Let's tell you about them. Keep watching until the end, as the last place will blow your mind. Kicking off our video with Fort Knox, Kentucky. One of the best-kept mysteries in the U.S. is located just 48 kilometers southwest of Louisville, the United States Bullion Depository. AKA Fort Knox is stacked with glittering gold bricks, we think. Very few people have entered the Gold Fortress, leaving many unanswered questions about the location. Construction of Fort Knox was completed in 1936, and it sits on a 109,000-acre U.S. Army post. Gold was shipped in at that time by trains manned by machine gunners. Then it was loaded onto Army trucks protected by a U.S. cavalry brigade. Just to be clear, technically, Fort Knox is adjacent to the U.S. Bullion Depository. However, the term Fort Knox is often used to refer to the Gold Vault building. The U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights were both stored there for short periods. The U.S. government figures that the United States Bullion Depository holds nearly 4,582 metric tons of gold, which is worth more than $175 billion. The facility has one of the most advanced security systems known. What goes on there is mostly a secret, which is how the phrase, "as secure as Fort Knox," originated. Moving on, we have the Chapel of the Ark of the Covenant in Ethiopia. You might not know this, but one of the most sought-after artifacts from the Bible is the Ark of the Covenant. The legendary object was built around 3,000 years ago to house the stone tablets containing the Ten Commandments. The Ark vanished from history after the Babylonian Empire conquered the Israelites. Nobody really knows if it was destroyed, captured, or hidden. According to Ethiopian lore, the Ark of the Covenant is located at the St. Mary of Zion Cathedral, aka the Chapel of the Ark in Aksum. The church only allows one man to see the Ark, and he is a monk who acts as the guardian of the artifact. Although some reports claim that the Aksum object is only a replica of the Ark, nobody else is even permitted to enter the chapel to study the artifact, making it a forbidden place that you wish you could visit. Christianity has plenty of places where it's forbidden for normal people like us to visit. Another place where people are forbidden from visiting is the Vatican's secret archives. This place is not technically forbidden, as you can view any document you wish, but you cannot enter the archive. You must submit your request for a document, and it will be supplied to you. The documents are all available, and there are no copies of suppressed scientific theories or great works that were banned. The only documents you can't access are those that are not yet 75 years old in order to protect diplomatic and governmental information. Indexes are available for people who want to see if a document exists in the archives. The Vatican's secret archives have been estimated to contain 52 miles of shelving, and there are 35,000 volumes in the selective catalog alone. Up next on the list is Moscow Metro 2. The Moscow metro system is vast and one of the most stunning in the world. However, the Metro 2 in Moscow, Russia, is a purported secret underground metro system that parallels the public Moscow Metro. The system was built supposedly during the time of Stalin and codenamed D6 by the KGB. Russian journalists have reported that the existence of Metro 2 is neither confirmed nor denied by the Federal Security Service of the Russian Federation or the Moscow Metro Administration. The length of Metro 2 is rumored to exceed even that of the civil metro. It is said to have 4 lines and lie 50 to 200 m deep. It is said to connect the Kremlin with the FSB headquarters, the government airport at Vnukovo 2, and an underground town at Ramenki, in addition to other locations of national importance. Needless to say, the fact that no one confirms its existence makes it pretty difficult to visit. Next on the list is Snake Island, one of the most terrifying places on Earth, which also happens to be close to the common man. Ilha da Queimada Grande, or Snake Island, is located around 150 kilometers south of downtown Sao Paulo. The island sits about 40 kilometers off the coast of Brazil, and humans are forbidden from entering the island. Snake Island got its name from the various snakes lurking across the island. Researchers believe that there is about 1 deadly snake for every 0.09 square meter on the island. The island is home to the golden lancehead, a unique species of pit viper, which is known as one of the deadliest serpents in the world. They can grow to be over 0.5 meters long, and it is estimated that anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 of these deadly snakes occupy the island. This snake is so venomous that a human would die within an hour of being bitten. These vipers are responsible for more deaths than any other snake in North and South America. It may be best that this island stays off limits to visitors. But moving on next, we have a place that is in one of the most secretive countries in the world, North Korea. Room 39 or Bureau 39 is arguably one of the most secretive organizations in North Korea that seeks ways to obtain foreign currency for North Korea's chairman of the National Defense Commission. Room 39 was established in the late 1970s. It has been described as the linchpin of the North's so-called court economy centered on the dynastic Kim family. It is unknown how the name originated. Very little is known about Room 39 due to the secretive nature surrounding the organization. But it is widely speculated that the organization uses 10 to 20 bank accounts in China and Switzerland for the purposes of counterfeiting, money laundering, and other illicit transactions. It is also alleged that Room 39 is involved in drug smuggling and illicit weapon sales. It is known, however, that the organization has 120 foreign trade companies under its jurisdiction and is under the direct control of Kim Jong-un. North Korea has denied taking part in any illegal activities. Room 39 is believed to be located inside a ruling Workers' Party building in Pyongyang, the capital city of North Korea. Next up, we have one of the most popular forbidden places in the world, Area 51. For those who don't already know, Area 51 is a nickname for a military base that is located in the southern portion of Nevada in the western United States, 83 miles north-northwest of downtown Las Vegas. Situated at its center, on the southern shore of Groom Lake, is a large, secretive military airfield. The base's primary purpose is to support the development and testing of experimental aircraft and weapon systems. The intense secrecy surrounding the base, the very existence of which the US government barely acknowledges, has made it the frequent subject of conspiracy theories and a central component of unidentified flying object folklore. The sign outside the secret base states that deadly force can be used if people enter the Area 51 zone. In short, there are orders to kill on sight, which makes it a pretty terrifying place to venture into. Just like Area 51, the United Kingdom has its own secret base called the RAF Menwith Hill. This British military base has connections to the global Echelon spy network. The site contains an extensive satellite ground station and is a communications intercept and missile warning site, and has been described as the largest electronic monitoring station in the world. The site acts as a ground station for a number of satellites operated by the U.S. National Reconnaissance Office on behalf of the U.S. National Security Agency, with antennae contained in a large number of highly distinctive white radomes, and is alleged to be an element of the Echelon system. Echelon was reportedly created to monitor the military and diplomatic communications of the Soviet Union and its Eastern Bloc allies during the Cold War in the early 1960s. But since the end of the Cold War, it is believed to search also for hints of terrorist plots, drug dealers' plans, and political and diplomatic intelligence. It has also been involved in reports of commercial espionage and is believed to filter all telephone and radio communications in the nations that host it, an extreme violation of privacy. But up next on the list, we have the Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center in Virginia, United States. This is a place that is not only closed to the public, but it is a place that the public hopes to never have to enter. In most end-of-the-world films we see these days, there is always a highly classified area where US government officials and a chosen few get to go in the hopes that they can escape the impending doom. The Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center is the real thing. It was set up in the 1950s due to the Cold War, but continues to operate today. It is a last hope area. For obvious reasons, its operations are highly classified. It is run by the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The center is already functioning, and even in small local disasters in the US, much of the telecommunications traffic is routed through it. Well, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts on these places forbidden to outsiders? Let us know in the comments.